1017 mob, tag them. Mud money mob, start tagging these niggas, man. Whole lot of mob shit. Motherfucking president, nigga. Y'all better listen to me. Let's get it.
Cream man, 30 on me, big bag, dirty on me. Yo ho, working on me. My niggas murking, homie. Hit his ass, laser tag, 50 round drum, 100 round drum. Mop him up when the time comes. Mask on, mask off. Big dog, big boss. You broke your loss. Like a tag a nigga, yeah ho. Cream man doing numbers. I got hitters, I got runners. We gon' tag them by them commas.
30 days straight, I've been trapping. Look what happened. Bitch, I'm acting. I know about your baby mama, she get naked. Gotta tell them to chill. The younger with me, why that action? I be in the dungeon with dragons, hot boy shit. Demons and ashes, lady baby shit. Dope boy magic. You smell the gas through the plastic. Smoking on rust. I'm trying to stuff every gram in the blunt. Asking, this ain't what you want. That laser gon' make a bitch nigga freeze. Tagging. He hit my line on a Wednesday. Saying to play up for Thursday. He coming back on a Friday. Asking why I didn't serve him. Boy, that little money ain't worth it. Me and you was a fee and the purpose. The president meaning I'm the plug. You lucky to see me in person, bitch. Hey, I done put the campaign on furlough. You know they be working shit. Ain't come for no problem, but shut up your partner. My youngin' be murking shit. Yeah, I taught him how to go get a bag. Flip the shit and make it flip again. Talking about she can do better than me. I tell that bitch, handle your business then. I'm a business and a businessman. I'm the reason why you say your baby daddy got a brand new dental plan. I done knocked out the middleman. Mud money, what I represent. Cause we got it out the mud, nigga. 1017 mile with us. Face shaking, I don't fuck with you. 30 days I was quarantined in the trap setting up plays, nigga. Glizzy louder than some barber clippers. I ain't gonna shoot the fade with you. Fujiana got smoke, I'ma make a call, send a couple grave diggers. He got WAP on the line telling me to chill, but they shouldn't have played with us. On God. 30 days straight, I've been trapping. Look what happened. Bitch, I'm at it. I know about your baby mama, she get nasty. Gotta tell them to chill. The younger with me, by that action. I be in the dungeon with dragons, hot boy shit. Demons and ashes, lady baby shit. Dope boy magic. You smell the gas through the plastic. Smoking on runs. I'm trying to stuff every gram in the blood. Asking, this ain't what you want. That laser gon' make a bitch nigga freeze. Tagging.
I grew up thuggin', muggin' on the block, pussy with them same nigga. Wreck round women every day, he got a big pistol, wig splitter. Pussy nigga on the net said he a real killer. Nigga, bitch. Seen his ass in person, nigga did a real thriller. Pussy nigga. I been round everywhere by myself, serving with a Drake. 1017 ice on me, try to take a shoot you in the face. Yeah, get him gone, bags in, bags out, chop. Really hit my phone, say he got a country boy, I need to come tag. Yeah, I hit the road, AMG S550, hit the gas. Pull up so that nigga grab, yeah, hit the gas, he was mad. But I don't really give a fuck, I'm with the mob and pussy nigga on the boss. Ho, one call, I call cream, he gon' come through and knock a nigga off. Jill told me don't do it, but I gotta get to a nigga raw. Ho, all the mud moving slow, yeah, real slow, nigga like a slow bitch. Pussy nigga try to diss me, can't diss me, we're soft. What said, don't play with nobody, fool, you better kill them all. Ho,
30 days straight, I've been trapping. Look what happened. Bitch, I'm at it. I know about your baby mama, she get nasty. Gotta tell them to chill. The younger with me, by that action. I be in the dungeon with dragons, hot boy shit. Demons and ashes, lady baby shit. Dope boy magic. You smell the gas through the plastic. Smoking on runs. I'm trying to stuff every gram in the blood. Asking, this ain't what you want. That laser gon' make a bitch nigga freeze. Tagging.
This shit crazy, man. I had another dream the other day, man. Niggas try to kill me again. You know what I mean? People try to take me away from my family, you know what I mean?
Upstate hustle.
Yeah.
I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Again.
I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again. Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way.
They try to slide my way.
Had another dream again. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
I think about it every day. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
They try to kill me again.
Had another dream the
other day, niggas try to take me away. I used to hustle out the house, now I trap with the whip. Had to keep my gun tight, cause these niggas is bitch. The nigga mad cause I fucked this shorty. But the nigga kinda mad cause he owed me a short. I seen niggas, they was lurking in the back of the back. I seen them right in the back. It was crazy, I ain't had my strap. And I know they had them a strap. We had to go right after the show. I seen them niggas, they was following me quick. They was right on my shit. Niggas still thought dumping it quick. Niggas sent 5 shots, ain't hit nothing. The niggas frontin', then I start dumping it back. Then I split. I ain't seen that nigga since. One day I'm on the block, I'm chillin', smoking my weed. These niggas ride past grillin'. Now I see the light stop, seen a car pulled over. And now I see the passenger door open, niggas leaned over. I knew it was lit. Niggas try to leave me dead on my dick. I gotta go home and grab my shit. Now I'm riding, now I'm thinking all night about that night we made that hit. Damn. We took that money and we took that brick. Now I think I got set up and shit. My man set me up.
Story to crazy, right? There's a lot of shit y'all don't know about me, man. A lot of shit I keep on the low. I don't put on Facebook and none of that shit, you feel me? I'm really in these streets, man. Tone Gambino, the ski mask way. No face, no case. Let's go.
I had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me
again. I had another dream the other day. People try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
Try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. People wanna slide my way.
They try to slide my way.
Had another dream again. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
I think about it every day. Had another dream again.
I had a dream again.
Had another dream again. Niggas try to kill me again.
They try to kill me again.
Had another dream the other day. Niggas try to take me away.
They try to take me away.
One just tell me, yeah. One just tell me. All day. Yeah. One just tell me, yeah. Yeah, yeah. One just tell me. You put the pressure on me. I see you're afraid to love me now. With all the things you believed, it's made your past so ugly now. We can't be friends. Give me your hand. Your love again. Just show me how. This doesn't end. I'm here again. You want forever. Hold me. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away, like all my feelings was up, it would be easy, but I really can't be giving this up. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away, like all my feelings was up, it's never easy when it's love, so I'm not giving you up. It's the light. Me see your fear, me feel your push away from me. Teach me how to love. You are just right, you and me alike. And girl, you got to stay around me, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, one just tell me, yeah. Me never again say it too much. Me too ready, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, don't hold back now, yeah. Me never again say it too much. Don't hold back now, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, don't hold back now, yeah. Don't hold back. You want to feel so lucky, head over heels above me now. I understand you're lovely. Give me a chance, don't cut me out. Take me a dance, give me your hand, make me your man, love me down. You wanna win, you've never had. Soon as I'm in, I'll turn you. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away, like all my feelings was up, it would be easy, but I really can't be giving this up. We go through the motions till the energy's up. I give you all my time, still I'm not giving enough. If I could take my heart away, like all my feelings was up, it's never easy when it's love, so I'm not giving you up. But still like, me see your fear, me feel your push away from me. Teach me how to love. heartbreak. Mr. Sunday morning, make it easy for your hard day. Gotta learn to feel again. We gon' do it our way. Put myself all over you, wrap you up in Star K. Want more, you ain't gotta come for. It's already done for. Even dropping encore, you been on a hunt for somebody to make you feel differently. 2020 vision, it's a different me. Yeah, yeah. Me see your fear, me feel you push away from me. Teach me how to love. You are just right, you and me alike. And girl, you got to stay around me, yeah. Baby, if you want more love, one just tell me, yeah. Me never I got say it too much. Don't hold back.
All right. Sorry, technical difficulty, huh?
No problem. Those things happen.
Welcome to Let's Chat, y'all. I'm Miss Lissha, and I got my right hand, and most of the time she is my left, the fabulous Miss Toni. Hey, T.
Hey, Lissha girl, how are you doing this Thursday?
Child, I'm doing. We have a great show for you today. Open us up, T.
Absolutely. Well, once again, welcome to Let's Chat Live. My name is Miss Toni, and I got my fabulous co-host over there, Miss Lissha. For those that are joining us for the very first time, thank you and welcome. But just to give you a little bit background on what we do here on Let's Chat, Lissha and I started our journey about almost 10 years ago. I can't believe where the time is going. But we started off just celebrating literature, but we have evolved into so much more. Now we celebrate the dopeness of all the arts, no matter what they may be. Our show allows our guests, those that are passionate about their purpose, to interact in an intimate, fun, and friendly environment, because you never know who is listening and who may be touched by what they hear here on Let's Chat Live. So we want to thank you once again for joining us tonight. And I can't wait to welcome our fabulous guest. I see her in the studio getting all pretty like she needs to, but I can't wait to get her up in here and hear what she has to say about her purpose.
Absolutely. Well, let's bring her all in. Reece J. Hey,
Hi. Y'all don't do that. Y'all gonna make me cry.
Don't cry.
She came through with the red, honey. Yes. Okay.
How you guys doing?
We are good. You're looking fabulous.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you. Oh my God. Y'all got me up in here. I'm about to tear it up. Y'all know I'm so emotional.
Don't worry. You're among friends, girl. You're among friends.
Absolutely. I got this glare going on, y'all, from my glasses. I'm gonna take them off.
That's all your fabulous shining through, Leash. That's what it is.
I know. Maybe I'm too close to the light. Or maybe it's too much light behind me.
Okay, that took the glare away. That's good.
Okay, is that better? Sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming to kick it with us here in the chat room. I want you to shout out just a little bit about your literary journey and your work.
Oh, well, I basically would have to say, I got three main people that I have to give it all to, and that would have to be Arthur Vet, the late Miss Anthony K.S. Oliver, and one of my own favorite, Kendra Wallace. Those three ladies got me to this point with the push and the shove about doing this. But my work comes from life itself, and it started from growing up as a child, being abused and being the black sheep of the family. And my purpose was to be able to express that out and allow people to know, no matter what you go through, no matter how they kick you down and what they say about you, you can still arrive, be above everything that you set out to accomplish. Don't just let your past dictate your future.
Right. So true.
And you mentioned the great K.S. Oliver. We love and miss her so much.
Yes.
Tell us how you got connected with Vet and
Ebony.
Ebony. I was about to say, I don't call her Ebony. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't call her Ebony. I was about to call her something else. Go ahead.
I got connected them through a mutual friend. I call her NTP, but Genova Brown. She put me into the reading thing because I wasn't into the reading at all. I wasn't into the reading thing. And she was like, you got to read this. You got to read this. You got to read this. So she put me into the reading thing far as that. And I met I met Ebony through that way. And then I was into opening up my own business. So Ebony was not just the author; she was more of she was a
brand
author.
builder.
Yes, she was. And so one day I had hit her up about this book thing, and we was talking about the book, and I was telling her about this clothes, and she said, girl, if you don't get that stuff up and get a name to it, look. And I was like,
That's correct.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. And she was like, you can write this and get it done. And so it was like when I first dropped my first book towards her and B, they got on it, and I had to try to drop it. Like, I was trying to get it out within 2 weeks. So it was like a lot of trial and error, but she was like, we're gonna get it, and you just get it out here, and the next time gonna be that. And I was looking for something else, and she was like, you need to go over here to Vet. And then Vet had this book. Oh my God. I was like, let me see this lady.
They got a pen like no other, y'all.
Yes,
Listen.
I'm like, this lady here is nasty. I like her, you know? And she was like, yeah, that's her. So I got in tune with that. And me and Vet developed our own bond where she was still, even through all, we both was there for each other through the passing of Eb, and she was there, and she's been she's been amazing. Like, she's there at the drop. I don't care what time I text her, she's there. And she's gonna be able to tell me, like, you got this, because you guys had me all frustrated trying to go put on a heel and take a picture. I wasn't for that.
Wait a minute.
And she was like, you got this.
Wait, that's not really what happened.
You know, y'all was gonna be talking about y'all need a pin, a heel. Y'all know I'm a gym shoe girl.
When I said, where's her picture? That was like, she sent me one. I was like, no, where her picture's at? I was like, tell her to call me.
Yeah, so
she called me, we talked, and I had pictures in a week.
Because I was like, wait a minute, y'all moving me too fast. Y'all know I can't do that. But it all balanced out. And I appreciate it, because, these folks won't let up off me, because they all know I'm a gym shoe queen.
That's awesome. Reece, I want you to share with us, I am so happy about your journey, and Arthur Vet, she is just so sweet. She's a friend to the show. No, she's a family to the show, her and Eb as well. But can you share with those that are listening the importance of having a tribe that is there for you, no matter what, good, bad, and ugly? How important is your tribe to you?
My tribe is very important because it's very, very small. And it's, it's important, and it's very sentimental, because a lot of that tribe that I have, it's not even family, it's strangers, it's outside. And that's sad, because when you have a big family such as mine, you would think that you would have more support than you do. You would think that, but having the outside people means a lot, because it's not just, you don't have to just say, they're helping me out because it's family, or they're telling me this because it's family. No, when you have the outside people, they're going to rather be right, wrong, and you got to be able to get the constructive criticism. And with my tribe, I have that. I can call them, and I can get mad, I get frustrated, I can text them and say, hey, this is what's going on. And they can say, hey, Reece J, you went about that the wrong way, but I think you should have did it this way, or whatever. And they still going to hear it. They still going to listen, but at the same time, you can be put in your place all at the time. So that means a lot, because a lot of times when you've been through abuse, especially when it comes from a family member, you can't just confide into people, So I'd rather vent and confide into a stranger than I will family.
Right. Reece, that's so true. And it's so important, because sometimes the family that you confide in, they can turn around and use that, confession against you. Whereas when you have friends that are with you, they're there because they want to be. They're there because they're trying to support you and your purpose and your dream. You say, okay, I want to do this. Okay, then let's just make it happen. Where you want to go from here. Okay, let's do that. You want to go left? Okay, let's go left. How far left you want to go? So those that are outside your family are usually the biggest supporters. So I'm so glad you shared that, because it's so true as well. So tell us, how fierce is your pen, Miss Reece? Just share with our audience how fierce your pen is.
Oh man, I mean, I'm not gonna just say it's fierce, but I'll just say it's that pen is spontaneous. I don't know. I mean, that pen it will start off nice and sweet and it can end up dirty and mean. So I don't know. The pen got a mind of its own when it get into my hand.
Uh-huh. Now, that's so true because sometimes, like people say characters dictate the story. Sometimes that pen dictates it well. But at what age did you realize the power of the word? When did you realize words have such power and it can take you as far as you come now and even further to go?
Well, I would have to say at the age of 14.
Really?
And I would say that because 14, at the age of 14, I had my first child. And that was when I felt like I finally gained a voice. And I had a voice. I didn't feel like I had a voice until I got to 14 because I had been getting things taken away from me. I had my womanhood taken and all those things. So no matter who I told it to, and when I told it, nobody listened. It was all just shut up, go on there, sit down, But when I got 14 and I decided that, hey, I'm gonna have my own baby, I'm gonna run away from here and I can go somewhere that I can confide into somebody that's gonna listen to me. And when they put me in as counselor and I had to see a counselor and she told me, she said, anything that you can think about that ever happened, it don't have to be word from word or word. Whatever you think, whatever the pain is into you, however it make you feel, whether it's good, bad, or sad, you write it. You write it. She said, you write it and write it and write it. And once you finish writing it, I can guarantee you, you're going to tell a story. That's what she told me. So, I mean, I look back through some of my journals that I still have to this day that nobody knows, but a few people. I have them. And I looked through half of it and I just thought about it like, dang, I didn't even look in this journey, but this is what's in my book. I wrote this in my book. So I just feel like when I got 14 and I was able to really express myself and say things, I was like, I'm going to always be able to talk. I always get, and I mean, I know my mom used to tear me up a lot of times because she said I talk too much. You talk too much. I was always getting whooped because I had to speak back. And then I had to catch myself now because I be finding I got a little 17-year-old that does the same, and I be wanting, and I have to remember like, girl, this you. So I have to live because I don't want her to be afraid to voice her opinion. But I think her little mouth got me beat.
They always do. But what you're sharing with us, Reece, is what Lissha and I talk about here on Let's Chat. We talk about that go moment. That go moment is when thought and execution come into play. Because we always pouring into others, we're always there for someone else, but we're not really there for ourselves, and we would rather see someone else succeed and fulfill their dreams, whereas we, ours are stagnated, ours are put on the back burner. So can you share with us the moment that you realize your go moment is here and you have to pour into you as opposed to constantly pouring into someone else?
Honestly, you're not even going to believe this.
What is it?
I just got that moment, I want to say, about 2 months ago. Really? Because it's been so much of me helping, doing. Right. And I had a break. I had a breakthrough. And it was like I was going through some things and everything. And I was like, wait a minute. You're pouring out so much to everybody, you know? And I just said this on Facebook yesterday. It's like I had to stop scratching everybody back because when mine was itching, I had to go against the wall. Girl. So it's just at the point now where I'm just trying to say, I got to do for me. I got to do for me now. I got, you guys can wait. Even with the children, I have to come for myself first. Right. So that was just like 2 months ago. And I just tell everybody now, I have to live. I have had so many close calls to death. Says at the point, even I still overlooked that and still was there for other people. And those people wasn't even there for me. But now at the point now, it's about me now. I don't care how they feel, what they think. It's about Reece J.
I know, but that's so true, because we are constantly, like I said, pouring into others, and we're watching them get their dreams and their aspirations, and then they're gone. Okay, now what about me? Who's gonna pour into me? So it's really hard when we really sit back and think about it that we don't give ourselves that much attention that we're willing to give to someone else. And that's so important. So we need to really focus on our go moment like you did. You had that breakthrough 2 months ago. And I'm so happy for you because now, like you said, you can live for you.
And it feels good.
It does, right?
It feels good.
That's so important.
Well,
tell us what's next.
It feels good because I was never no. When I say no, I'll be like, wait a minute, and found myself like, here you go. But now, no.
It's like it's a foreign word, right?
Yes, yes.
So true. So share with us what's next for you.
Well, my goal next is I'm about to drop another book, and then I have I'm working on a little collaboration with one of my favorite Arthur Vet. We got a little something stirring in the pot.
Shoot.
And then, I'm getting ready to open up my own bonding agent company. As of now, I own 3 businesses, well, 6 of them, but I didn't incorporated all of them into one. So now the bonding agent thing that I'm going to open, but I'm trying to focus more now with my writing. So I got a book coming out called The Dead Can't Talk, and it's going to be inspired by a couple of true events, and then we're working on a collaboration with that.
Okay.
Now what have you learned? Oh, go ahead, T.
No, I was going to ask her what her current book was about, but go ahead. I've been dominating the conversation. Me and I've been just chatting. So go ahead, Lissha. You know how we can do. We can just chat.
I know. So your new book, so you got it's a series. So what can we expect out of this book? I mean, what can we be looking for?
Well, this
as
book,
readers,
it's gonna be a little different. So it's gonna be kind of hard for me because it's gonna be more suspenseful, based on some like actual or personal relationship and a person that died. So it's some crazy stuff going on in that book. So as readers, I think because I'm a reader myself, so I would say it's gonna be something that I want to look forward to, and I'm gonna try to do it all in one book, because these readers of mine now are on me. They think Remy and Ryder deserves a part 3, so I don't know.
Listen, when the readers say you could squeeze out another book, you can squeeze out. I'm gonna tell you a story. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. So, Silk White had a book, and I remember telling him, he was like, no, this is gonna be the last one, and I was like, well, I think you could squeeze out another one, right? This was like a couple of years ago. Now, a couple of years later, he squeezed out another book. We know that it has to flow in your own time. We know that it's got to flow in your own time. But don't just say no. I mean, actually, Antoinette told us it wasn't going to be, anything additional from Moth to a Flame. And here we got ethic floating around. I'm just saying, don't just say no to us right away. Don't say no right away. That's all I'm saying.
Because, Remy and Ryder was actually supposed to be a little one book. I don't know. And then we hit this 2-part. And I just had a reader hit me up yesterday. And when she was coming in, she was just starting, I know it's a part 3 hidden because I was like, wait a minute, hold on. But, it's fun. It's fun. So we never know because at times Remy, she comes because certain things still bother me. And I thought that I released a lot of it in the book, which I did in both parts, but I still deal with a lot of my childhood memories on a daily basis that reflect, I think affects me as a person, a mother, a wife. You know, it affects a lot of things because of that past. So Remy, and she might come out with some more. I don't know.
Will you
So,
share with us, Reece? I'm sorry, Lissha. You share with us your difficult past and the story that you just shared with us. How difficult was it writing those words? Was it therapeutic for you? Was it, how were you able to get through those painful moments?
Well, honestly, tequila. I mean, I, I, it was like so much of how to feel of you're numb to the pain. You've been
Yes.
numb to the pain so long till when you
Yeah.
letting it flow, you have to let it just flow. Uh, you write as it go, and then you just sit back. The hardest part is rereading it. The easiest part was to write it. You can write it and talk about it and say whatever, but when it's etched in stone and you pick it up to read it, that's when it hit. And you have to ask yourself, like, what did I do to deserve this?
Right.
Why me? You know, and you try to figure out all the questions into why you, what did you do, what could have been done, could you change yourself, could it be better? And you still come up with nothing. You still come up with nothing. But now you got to take this and you read it and you get, I feel like I got stronger.
But isn't that what happens a lot of times? We go through trauma, we go through a pain, whatever it is. And people always say, well, are you okay? I don't have time not to be okay. You know what I'm saying? And so as you went through life, you had children, you had to keep moving. So you didn't have time not to be okay, even though you are okay. I hate when people say it's okay not to be okay. No, it's not. Because you're going to stop moving, and you can't stop moving. You can acknowledge that you're not okay and eventually put it in the parking lot and come back to it, but you have to keep moving because you're not being okay, but you got kids, you got bills, you got businesses, you got things that you have to do, so you have to keep moving. And I'm glad that you were able to come to a point where you were able to acknowledge you weren't okay and then do something creative with that. You know what I'm saying? You were able to take that and turn that into something that was a plus for you, something that helped you to conquer it. Now, it may not have helped you conquer everything, but it did bring you on the right track.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, it did. It brought me on the right track, and it just made me really, I mean, I just feel I feel awesome, you know. I tell everybody, they always ask me, how you feel? Are you okay? No, I'm great. That's how I talk. I'm great because I just look at the things. I've always been considered like the black sheep of the family. And I just look at all the things that I've been through and look at where I'm at now. And I look at some of those people who mistreated me that needs me now. And
That's right.
Could I be that dirty person to say, no, I don't mess with you, leave alone? Yes, I could. But what would that do to me? It would, I think it would hinder me from progress.
That's right.
So now I'm able to be in a position where I can help these people. And I don't bring it up with what you did or what you didn't do or how you did it. I still do what I have to do for them. And I just feel like that's one of my biggest accomplishment, to be able to get through all of that and still succeed and still be able to respect these people who disrespected me.
Absolutely. And this is the other thing to that. When you are going through stuff, even if somebody is doing something to you, they always say he prepares the table in front of your enemies. So he's preparing this table for you. He's positioning you. He has put these things and laid them out. And when he starts working, it just starts happening like this. So you can't really, you can't really do them wrong, only because, like you said, it's going to hinder you, because he's still saying, I'm about to still put you where I want you to be and where I need you to be. This had to happen for a reason, but you can't go back, because once you go back and start being petty, then it reflects on you. And a lot of stuff you know, people, you let people slide sometimes. Sometimes they think shit's sweet, but it ain't sweet. It's the fact that I have to give you grace because God gave me grace. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give you grace.
That's
but
right.
trust and believe, it's hard for me to give you grace. But I had to because there's so many things lining up for me. I can't stop what I got going on just to stop and get back into your energy. I don't have that type of time, you know, and so you really can't. You know, you might think about it, then it's like, nah, I ain't want to try it. I don't even want a chance losing anything that I've got going, because I really believe that anything that is not of him, it's always going to end. It's always going to fall apart. Definitely. You know, because he wasn't in the midst. So if it was a relationship, it was a friendship. I heard a girl, I was going in the store today and she was like, my best friend. She was like, well, my ex-best friend. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens where certain people got to go. And it's because they don't fit in his future plan. But because they don't fit, that means that energy don't fit either. And so you can't do it. So I agree with you. Go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
No, what you're right on point, because sometimes you have to let go of things that people have done to you in order for you to receive the blessings that are meant for you. You know, you can't hold on to negative energy if what you want to do is to succeed and to continue to grow. You know, so you know me, Leash, if there's some things that I can't control, then I don't bother me. I just let it do what it do. But you do have to at some point let go of the pain from the past so that you can live for the present and you can live for the future. You just learn from the past. It's not like you're going to forget it. It's like not like it never happened, but you do have to at some point say, I'm ready to live for now. I don't want to continue to live how they treated me or treat them like they treated me. So, you know, that's part of your growth.
Yeah.
You know, that's
and
part
letting
of your
go is hard because that's a hurt. And like it's like a scrape and you take off the scab and then all of a sudden it's bleeding again. And it's something that you have to kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out how to get past it. But you always know anybody that do you wrong, come back around. I don't care who it is. Oh, they come back around. They're going to spin that block again. You know what I'm saying? They're going to spin that block again because they're going to wait and see. You know, they're going to give you time. When they realize, oh, I'm still getting this type of energy. And you're getting this energy because I can't have you in my space. You're not part of my ministry. I'm sorry. You got no.
Well, Misha said, you know, we have some people that are listening to the show there in the chat box. She said that she brought up a good point. You see it? She said that's why you have to leave the scab alone and put some ointment on it. Miss Misha, I hear what you're saying, girl. So true.
It's always something. It's always something. And life doesn't stop moving. Life doesn't stop moving because this happened or this person did this to you or that person. Trust me, they're gonna spin the block again, but life for you doesn't stop moving. And his plan for you doesn't stop moving. So you keep going. And when they spin the block, you just nod your head and be like, no, that's not gonna work. No.
Reece, I want to bring up something that you shared with us, Reece, because we've had a number of guests on our show that have written books based on their life experiences. Sometimes joyful, but a lot of times not. But you brought up an awesome point where you said the easy part was writing the story. The hardest part was reading it back. I felt that because Lissha, I don't think any of our guests have ever put it that way, but she has such a valid point that, you know, sometimes you just sit there and you're just writing, and that could be cathartic in and of itself. But when you read it back, you read what you wrote, and sometimes you write unconsciously, but when you read it back, that's a whole nother animal that you have to conquer. And I thank you for sharing with us. And how did you come to realize that that was the hardest part of that journey, not just writing it.
Because you, like I say, once the pen is down and you stop, thank you, Misha. Once the pen is down and you can pick that book up, you know, I was always, but you have to reread what you write, you know,
Right.
before you
Over
post
and
it,
over.
before you jot it down or turn it in. So when you get to
Mhm.
reading it, and you have to look at it like, whoa, this really was me. This what happened to me, you know.
Right.
And now
Right.
you're saying that this is something that is stuck. This is a part of you that's here and it's stuck, and you got to realize, like, wow, I
Mhm.
did this. I did this.
Mhm.
So maybe when I reread it and I get someone else to reread it, and they have been through something similar or what I've been through, it will
Right.
help them. It will help them
That's
to
right.
understand, because once you read something out loud, then you know it's there. It's there.
Mhm.
That's right. You're absolutely right. Well, we so appreciate you coming to share your time, your space, and your energy with us down
Yeah.
here in the chat room, because we know you will be back again. We like to do something fun with our guests. So Tia's going to give you a fun question. I know what it is. So if you got some pearls, just go ahead and put them on the side, because you know, since I'm clutching them, no telling what she going to ask you.
Reece, we
Go ahead,
thank you
T.
so much for joining Lissha and I tonight. But Lissha and I, you know, we have a lot going on here in Let's Chat, but we have a beautiful virtual garden, and we actually had to get some more real estate. So, you know, we had to get some more land to plant the things that our guests have come into the chat room to plant. But each thing in our garden is a reflection of each of our guests, whether it be a plant, a flower, a tree, a rock. Victoria Christopher Murray even planted a bench with a beautiful plaque from a Bible verse. But we want you, Reece, to plant something in our virtual garden that best reflects you. It could be anything, it could be any color, and we just want you to share with us why you're planting that seed.
Oh. Ooh. Y'all really want this one?
Yes,
I would
we
have
do.
to say I would plant a tombstone.
Ooh.
I saw you, Lissha. I saw your head turn. I saw you, girl. I saw you. Because now you're waiting on me to
Wow.
say, wow.
Okay. I'm with you, because you know things got to die. But I want to hear why you got the tombstone in there. Go ahead, because I know it's gonna be good.
I would plant a tombstone because, to me, I have been dead already. The new person of me now is here to live. So I have abundance. So when you look at that tombstone, you see the old person is dead and gone, but you got a new Reece
Talk
J
that
right
talk.
here.
Talk
Girl, you
that
better
talk.
flip
Talk
it.
that talk.
Whoa, that was deep, Reece. That was deep. At least that's our first tombstone in the Let's Chat garden.
Talk that talk. That's what I'm talking about. And
But the
it's true,
purpose
you
of
know.
it,
And a
yeah.
lot of times people, you know, I think they expect you to be attached to your pain. And it's because they need you to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, change is inevitable, but everybody don't want you to change because it requires them to change. And then once you have
I get it all the
changed, that person that they so used to, no matter what it is, that's that tombstone right there. So that was a good addition to the, you having your word from me. I was like, wait a minute, what's in it? But yes. No, because I saw on TikTok.
You saw her. She was like,
I saw on TikTok. No, I saw on TikTok it says when you bury a dead body, replace it with a tree or a flower or something. And I was like, oh Lord, who is this? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
She going way over there, Reece. She going right over
That's why I went. I was like, oh Lord, what's in the tombstone? But yes, I agree. And I like
it. Well, who's listening?
right, child, listen. She done put you in the ground, child. We don't know. We don't even know nothing about it because we don't want to be accessories. You know, we sorry, but yeah.
We didn't see nothing. We don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing. I don't know what happened. She what?
We sorry.
Right.
Stop it.
Oh, we have so enjoyed you. Please don't let this be the last time you come visit Lissha and I. This is your home now. You can come back anytime to talk about anything.
Well, I'm not going to come back and talk about anything, but definitely I'll be ready to come back whenever you guys have the mics open.
Our mic is always open, girl. We love just sharing. So we thank you so much for joining us. But before you go, we want you to shout out all your social media, where they can get your book, and any events, be it in person or virtual, that you may have coming up.
Okay. I got actually I'm in the Kickback in Atlanta coming July 17th. So I'll be in Atlanta signing books.
Okay, I'll see you in here.
Go get my yes, I'll be there. You can get my books off of Amazon, both 1 and 2. I realize I still have to say this, and I owe this with, oh my God, Vet. I love you, baby. This is for Vet. K.S. Oliver, these two ladies was, oh my God, they're amazing. And I got a few more out there. Misha, oh, that lady is insane, but I love her dearly. I've cried her ear off several times and everything. B, I got to give them that from, helping me to start publishing my own company and things like that. Most important, everybody else, my kids, all of them, I love them all. And I do all of this for you guys and these grandbabies and stuff. That's how I'm going to play it. But, and my right hand, my associate, my assistant, my little cousin, Lakaya people, I can't be nothing without that lady. She's like the little cousin, but she's the mama. That's her. That's how she is. So, but y'all can meet me in Atlanta, July 17th. I'm going to have them books on hand. I'll be there. Also, now I have a couple of little of the QSJ hotline outfits online with me. So we'll be out there. I'll be there.
Awesome. And share your social media.
Social media, I got a new page just came up. It's called Author Reece J. It's on Facebook. Then you got my regular page, and I do all type of network between there. Sharice Johnson, Sharice Too Blessed for Miss Johnson, as well as my business page, the Hidden Penny Tax page. You can reach me on that way. Snapchat, Ms. Reece _blessed. You can reach me there. Instagram, Reece J. I'm out here.
Awesome. But thank you so much once again for joining Lissha and I. We nothing but the best. We thank you for joining us.
And we will see you on next time. All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
Bye.